get up on your feet. What you need to do is catch up with them. Bounce, man, get up on your feet and help me get it.
It was a family affair on Monday as Princes William and Harry, joined by the Duchess of Cambridge, at Windsor Castle to kick off the Queen's 70th anniversary celebrations. The Queen's grandsons and Kate could be seen arriving by car at the monarch's Berkshire home, where celebrations for her platinum wedding anniversary will be held this evening. While her evening attire could not be seen in full, the Duchess had clearly gone to every effort to preen and prep with her famous brunette locks coiffed to perfection. From the car she could be seen wearing an elegant string of pearls with a dazzling diamante clasp and a pair of matching pearl drop earrings, and her neckline appeared to showcase a black lace collar. The Duchess is thought to be wearing a £785 Diane Von Furstenberg dress, which she was spotted wearing just a few weeks ago at the Anna Freud Gala Dinner, as well as to the 2014 Royal Variety performance. However, that was not her crowning piece. The four-strand pearl choker worn by Kate this evening previously belonged to the Queen, and it is believed to be the first time that she has worn the piece. The choker was previously borrowed by Princess Diana, who was loaned the statement piece to wear at a banquet at Hampton Court Palace in 1982. The Queen has been seen spotted wearing the necklace on several occasions, including a visit to Bangladesh in 1983, a year after Diana had borrowed it. William, 35, and Harry, 33, looked their dapper best in black tie complete with traditional diggy bows and pocket handkerchiefs. Clearly not wanting to miss a moment of the celebrations, William could be seen wearing his glasses as he rode in the back of the royal car. Squeezed between the two princes was Kate, 35, who had wrapped up against the elements in a black wool coat for her arrival at the castle. Not present for this evening's proceedings is Prince Harry's girlfriend Meghan Markle, who is rumoured to be in London, but clearly not attending this evening. The family will be attending a special dinner in celebration of the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh's milestone anniversary. Also arriving by car at the castle was the Queen's cousin Prince Edward, the Duke of Kent, joined by two companions. Other guests tonight include the Queen's children Prince Charles, accompanied by the Duchess of Cornwall, Prince Andrew, Prince Edward, Princess Anne. Her Majesty's grandchildren, the Princesses of York, Beatrice and Eugenie, Peter Phillips, Zara Tindall, accompanied by Mike Tindall, are also expected at dinner this evening. Earlier today, Her Majesty presented the Duke with a rare honour as a special anniversary present as they celebrate 70 years of marriage. As the royal couple reached their platinum wedding anniversary, the monarch appointed Philip a Knight Grand Cross of the Royal Victorian Order, GCVO, for services to the sovereign. The touching gesture will be seen as the Queen's recognition of the devotion Philip has shown through the decades, supporting her publicly and privately. Philip, 96, retired from his public role in the summer after years of royal duty alongside the monarch. WHO. The names you might not recognize on the royal guest list: the Earl and Countess of Snowdon. The new Earl of Snowdon, David Armstrong Jones, took on his father's earldom in January following his death. David is the son of Princess Margaret, and he and his glamorous heiress wife, Serena, Countess of Snowdon, nee Stanhope, 46, are parents to Charles, Viscount Linley, 17, and Margarita, 14, who was a bridesmaid at the 2011 wedding of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge thanks to the family's royal ties. Born at Clarence House in 1961, the Earl spent much of his early life at Buckingham Palace, where he was schooled alongside his cousin, Prince Andrew. David, 55, was in his late teens when his parents finalized their acrimonious split in 1978, but his father remained close to the royals and even shot the Queen's official 80th birthday portrait. Unlike his cousin, David eschewed a military career to carve out a path in furniture design, setting up his own company and later joining Christie's, where he now works as a chairman. Daughter of the Queen's late sister, Princess Margaret, Lady Sarah is one of the most low-key royals, yet holds a very special place in Her Majesty's affections. One royal insider says, "The Queen adores Sarah and seeks out her company as often as possible." She is her absolute favorite younger royal. They are hugely at ease in each other's company. Much giggling can be heard when they are together. They share a sense of loyalty, fun, duty and the ridiculous. The Duke of Gloucester is the Queen's cousin and a full-time working member of the royal family. The Duke of Gloucester carries out a significant number of public duties and undertakes hundreds of official engagements in the UK and overseas each year. The Duke, 66, who is supported financially by the Queen out of the Privy Purse, moved from 40-room Barnwell, near Roundel, where he farms a 2,500-acre estate, some 16 years ago. Son of the Duke and Duchess of Gloucester, Alexander Patrick Regis Richard Windsor, is 23rd in line to the throne, and leads a relatively low-profile existence. The Queen's surgeon gynecologist delivered the 28-year-old by cesarean when his mother went into labour 2 months early. Daughter of the Queen's first cousin, the Duke of Gloucester, who is also a grandson of George V. Denny grew up in a Kensington Palace apartment, went to St George's Ascot, and took a degree in media studies. In 2004 she married Gary Lewis, a sheep shearer of Maori descent, after meeting him while surfing in Bali. Gary is also a carpenter and surfer, and has very much taken after his father, who is a champion sheep shearer in New Zealand. the Duke and Duchess of Kent. The Duke of Kent is another of the Queen's cousins. He and Duchess of Kent began presenting the winners' trophies at Wimbledon in 1969, when he became president. But the Duchess has not done so since 2001, when she handed a trophy to Venus Williams, after giving up royal duties. In 1993 she won hearts with her natural warmth as she hugged Gianna Nowotny, who burst into tears after losing to former world #1 Steffi Graf. She was also praised for her resilience when she walked out to present trophies despite having a cast on her foot 1 year. Their sons George Windsor, the Earl of St Andrews and Lord Nicholas Windsor were also in attendance. He is the longest-serving royal consort in British history, and the Queen, the nation's longest-reigning monarch, is the first to celebrate her 70th wedding anniversary. Awards in the Royal Victorian Order are made personally by the Queen, and bestowed independently of Downing Street. The monarch presented Philip with the honour at Windsor Castle, where they are marking their anniversary privately. They are celebrating with close family and friends at a special dinner at the Berkshire residence on Monday evening. Philip is already a Knight of the Most Noble Order of the Garter, KG, a Knight of the Most Ancient and Most Noble Order of the Thistle, KT, and a Knight Grand Cross of the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire, GBE. Now with his GCVO he will have 4 UK Order of Chivalry breast stars. The last UK citizen to equal this was his uncle Lord Mountbatten of Burma. Philip also has many other honours including the Order of Merit, Order of New Zealand, OMS, and Knight Order of Australia, Alaska. The Queen was a 21-year-old princess when she married her consort Lieutenant Philip Mountbatten on November 20, 1947, at Westminster Abbey. The fairy tale royal wedding was a morale booster in the tough years that followed the Second World War, and millions of people tuned in to listen to the ceremony on the wireless. The young princess wore a Norman Hartnell dress made of Duchess ivory silk satin, which was hand-embroidered with more than 10,000 pearls and crystals. Wartime leader Winston Churchill summed up the occasion as a flash of colour on the hard road we travel. Less than 5 years after the royal wedding, the princess became queen on the death of her father George V. Together, the Queen and Philip have celebrated the silver, golden and diamond jubilees of the Queen's reign, and faced ups and downs over the years, including the breakdown of 3 of their 4 children's marriages, and the backlash which followed the death of Diana, Princess of Wales. With their family growing year by year, the Queen and Philip are preparing to welcome their 6th great-grandchild in April, a 3rd child for the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. They already have 5 great-grandchildren Savannah and Isla Phillips, Mia Tindall, Prince George and Princess Charlotte, as well as 8 grandchildren Peter and Zara Phillips, the Duke of Cambridge, Prince Harry, Princess Beatrice, Princess Eugenie, Lady Louise Mountbatten Windsor and Viscount Severn, and their own 4 children, the Prince of Wales, the Princess Royal, the Duke of York and the Earl of Wessex. Bells at the historic Abbey in central London have rung out in tribute on Monday, with a full celebratory peal lasting around 3 hours and 20 minutes. The Queen and Philip attended Thanksgiving services at the Abbey to commemorate their silver, golden and diamond wedding anniversaries, but this occasion is not being marked with such a service. Prime Minister Theresa May sent her congratulations to couple on their special anniversary, while other messages came from the Women's Institute, of which the Queen has been a member longer than she has been married to the Duke, joining the Sandringham branch as a princess in 1943. In 2007, on their 60th anniversary, the Queen bestowed the Royal Victorian chain upon the Duke as a sign of her affection. A series of portraits of the Queen and Philip taken by British photographer Matt Holyoke was released to mark the platinum anniversary. The portraits show the monarch wearing the yellow gold, ruby, and diamond scarab brooch, given as a personal gift from Philip to the Queen in 1966.